join discord.gg/flatearth and enter a check-in room. Someone will come along and verify you to get involved in the conversation about our Earth.
It's about when someone's in here and they're advocating for a claim, we let them answer their own direct questions. When somebody comes in here, I think he means this, and you give him the answer, that doesn't help him. You're enabling him. In other words, he's like, well, that's another smart guy talking. He doesn't know what you just said. If I was to even question him, if you come back and I'll say, what did Cameron say? He would be like, I don't know, but he's right. Because that's all he does.
We shouldn't educate people when they don't know something.
It's not about that, dude.
You're advocating for ignorance.
It's not, brother. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's about
getting
making them realize.
I told him what something's called. That's literally what I did.
Cameron, it's
I know it behooves you when people don't know.
Let me finish.
Ignorance is not.
Now you're just spiraling, dude.
No, can you bring Cameron?
The point that they come in here with their claim. They have to understand they don't know so that they can learn. It's like having a full cup of water. You can't pour any more water in it because it's full, right? That's like his mind. It's full. He needs to empty that cup and understand he doesn't know what he's saying so that we may fill it with knowledge. Otherwise, he won't retain anything we're saying. Do you understand, Cameron, how this works? Or do I have to tell you slower? I want you to really get this.
He was just looking for the word spectrograph, dude. There's not really much more to it.
No, it's not. He has an idea in his mind what he's talking about, a prism, right? So he's trying to do it his way.
Diffusing light through a spectrum through a telescope, which is just a spectrograph. So that's all it really is.
Basically, what you said is not what he said.
That's like someone says, the metal cabin with four wheels that goes on the road, and I say that's a car, and you say you can't tell him that.
What he was
not even asking about that, though.
He was not even describing that.
What Bambi was asking for a demonstration.
I think Bambi asked him, how do we prove that stars are made of gas? And he was giving his answer, and she said, how can I demonstrate that? And he started talking about telescopes with prisms, and I'm like, that's just a spectrograph, dude.
I also dropped that into ChatGPT, that exact question, and he basically read it off word for word. So it wasn't any of his knowledge.
I'm not saying Buster knows what he's talking about. In fact, I think the fact that he didn't know the term spectrograph proves that he doesn't know what he's talking about.
All right, so let's talk to somebody who does know what they're advocating for, like you. So it sounds like you have a better mind to speak a bit more eloquently, like the imbecile that we were just speaking to. So now,
no, I literally just came here to observe. I don't have a position.
Well, I think you should, because you're advocating a bit more eloquently. So anyways, let's get back to why you think the Earth is a globe, right? Because if you do, let's talk about it. Because I think it's better for you to kind of explain from a better standpoint than that guy who was in the chat, who was fumbling all over himself. You don't seem to have that issue, which I'd like to hear your perspective. How about that?
Go ahead.
All right. So if the Earth is said to be a globe with, its radius, diameter, and circumference, it would definitely be measured to be so, right? It wouldn't just be calculations that some guy purported to be or assumed that it was, but it would definitely be what they are telling us that it is. Wouldn't you say that's fair? If the general consensus, right, public information that you and I consume is saying that the Earth is a globe by way of metrics, right? How big the Earth is by its radius, diameter, and circumference. Right, that's public information. You do know that, right, Cameron?
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. I don't speak English.
Are you following? Or are you doing something? If you're busy, Cameron, let me know. I don't want to be here spinning my wheels.
Hey, Cameron, I'll speak to you in Spanish if you want to. You want me to speak to you in Spanish?
Did you hear what I said, or do you want me to repeat because your attention was diverted, Cameron?
So you're saying the Earth is a circumference or something? I didn't quite follow.
Okay, so what? All right, so the size of the Earth, right? Do you know the size of the Earth, Cameron?
No. Big.
Okay. Big. Have you been to school?
Hold on. Let me Google it. How big is the Earth?
Hell?
Well, Cam, we're not asking because we don't know. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. We're not asking because we don't know. We're basically asking to expose the fact that you don't know. So you Googling it here, I'll answer for you. It's for you, ding dong, not for us. We know how big it's claimed to be. Holy smokes, dude.
Why do you need to expose me when I literally just said I don't know?
That's part of the exposure. You're welcome.
It's part of you. Remember, this is about emptying the cup. of your mind. Right now it's full because you think you have a lot of knowledge, and it's not really knowledge. It's based on storytelling from the people that you've heard it from.
You're making a lot of assumptions about me. All I said was the dude didn't know.
It's not assumptions. It's not assumptions. It's an assessment, because you've just demonstrated right now that you had to Google what the size of the Earth was to know what it is. That's not an
most
assumption.
people know that off the top of their head, dude.
I think if you're in this discussion, you should, right? I mean, obviously, we're talking about the Earth. Somebody's got to know what it is, or am I just kind of
about the shape of the Earth, not the size of the Earth?
It's just okay. So the size of the Earth and the shape of it are not relevant.
You stumbled.
Got me there. I'm not stumbling, dude. The size and the it doesn't matter, Cameron. The size.
Relax, Cam. Relax.
What are you on about, dude? All right, so the size of the Earth and the shape of the Earth.
I got to email my mum real quick. Tell her I'm winning the debate with the flat earthers. Keep going, though.
You're just clowning, bro. Chill out.
The size and the shape do have to matter, right? So I'm not the one that Googled it. You did.
Size doesn't matter. My wife tells me that all the time.
Well, having a good intellect and critical thinking does, which you seem to lack in this position. You don't have that.
Sorry, go on. I didn't mean to put us on a tangent there.
No, we're not on a tangent. We're trying to assess how you think that you know that you live on a globe, which really it's just your assumption. You don't have any information to verify the claim, do you?
Well, like a lot of things. So
do you?
Don't cut me off here because I'm going to go on a little bit of a tangent to explain my position. I don't have I personally.
Sorry. We're going to go back to you answering the yes or no question that I asked you. Do you know if the Earth is a globe or not? You could simply answer, I will unmute. You just answer it, and then perhaps you can go on your tangent, but you need to answer my question. That's only fair, right? Answer my question and, tell us what you were going to say.
No.
Go ahead. Okay. No, you don't know if the Earth is a globe. Okay. Well, why do you want to go on a tangent then? Doesn't follow logically. So, why you would go on a tangent if you don't know?
No. So if you're going to let me speak, I'll speak. If not...
Well, the tangent would ensue if you did know. If you did know, the tangent would be logically consistent.
Why can't I explain why I don't know?
Because you don't know the tangent you're going to tell me. That's obvious if you don't know.
How do I not know the tangent I'm going to tell you if I was
about to tell me. You just told me. I don't know. No, I don't.
That was answering the question as to whether I know the Earth is flat or not.
No.
That was the question.
Globe.
Sorry, globe. And I said I don't know the Earth is a globe.
Right. And so that's why we're saying if you're going to go on a tangent, then why would I'm not going to hear from somebody who does not know what the Earth is to tell me, then proceed to tell me what the Earth is. That's pretty stupid, right? For me to do that.
Well, I wasn't going to tell you what the Earth is.
What were you going to tell me then? What the sky is outside and how you feel right now?
What the Earth is.
Why you don't be an excuse? We can get into the educational period now. Where we can teach you or educate you if you want, but that would be just an excuse of why you don't know what you're supposed to be believing.
I don't think you guys aren't really open to a discussion. You just want to yell at people and then mute them when they try to talk back.
I'm not yelling. Yeah. You're the one talking about your wife and fucking all this other random stuff that has nothing to do with the topic. So if you could focus, maybe answer direct questions, maybe you wouldn't be muted. That's up to you.
Hey, Cameron, if I change my tone, will you speak to me?
Have you ever been over to James? Because believe me, dude, these guys are a lot more patient than anything.
I don't think he's ever had an adult conversation. To be honest, I don't think anybody's ever talked to him this way. He's like, well, this is strange. I feel like I've always been the one to be superior in my conversation. Dude, this is adults talking, so we don't have to be.
I just thought it was a discussion.
I think that when an adult speaks to you, Cameron, say, "Hey, get the trash out! Get the trash out!" Why are you yelling at me? Get the fucking trash out, dude!
Well, what is there to discuss you don't know?
Why are you yelling at me? Because your room is disgusting, dude. Oh, why are you yelling?
Why are we talking about my room now? I thought I was the one going off on tangents.
Cam. Yeah, exactly. What is there to discuss if you don't know if you don't know anything?
Yeah.
Is there something that you do know that you'd like to present? You could support something you do know?
From what I understand, you guys are saying unless someone comes in here and says they absolutely know the answers, you're not willing to talk to them.
You, Cam, what do you know to be true? Why don't we start there?
So, firstly, let's say claiming that you know anything to be absolute is pretty arrogant.
I know 2 + 2
says they know the absolute truth. They're probably in.
All right. 1 second. I have to ask him. I have to ask you
Well,
this question. because you
no,
said that.
I think Cameron is a feminist. You're a feminist, right?
No,
Confirm
no,
you're
no.
a
Wait,
feminist.
hang
Go
on,
ahead, bro.
Gypsy. Just let me ask him. All right, Cameron, what are you doing right now, man? Just in general, can you tell me?
Oh, I just got back from taking a pretty excellent shit.
Excellent. What are you doing right now, though, at this moment?
Sitting in a chair.
Okay, so if I was to tell you, are you 100% sure that you're sitting in that chair? What would you then tell me?
Yes.
Okay, so you can be 100% sure, right? Which is debunks your statement that you can't be sure of.
Oh yeah, you got me there. But when we're talking about things like the
what?
curvature of the Earth, I don't have the capacity to tell you right now whether it's curved or not, because I'm
So
not.
how sure are you that the Earth is a globe right now?
Am I able to talk a bit longer than a yes or no answer, or are you going to?
I'm asking you a question, though, Cameron. Just respond to my question, bro.
Okay.
How
so
sure are you that the Earth is a globe?
I'm going to start answering right now. Okay.
How sure are you the Earth's a globe? Go.
So I personally do not presume to be someone who has the capacity or the expertise to determine whether the Earth is curved. But like with many other things, I tend to listen to the consensus of experts who are in a position to tell me. So when, for example, I know a lot of gay people.
Bruh.
Trolling at this point.
Are you seriously, guys? Are you going to put up with this shit?
Fuck off.
Yeah, clowning.
Hey
Clown.
guys, he's a schoolmate with the other one, the schoolmates.
Tags! What is your profession?
See, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.